Hey y'all!
Welcome back.
Welcome back! Welcome back! Welcome back!
I know you like that.
Hey, hey!
I know
Welcome
you like
back
that.
to the Two Opinionated Insinuations.
Yes, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. We are coming to you all today with another pose video, episode 8.
Woo! Woo!
Yes, y'all.
Has somebody shared this video to FX or to the Pose execs? Because, honey, I don't know. Maybe they did hear what we were saying.
We
Y'all
are
can find
getting
out.
all the juice now, y'all. It
Yes.
is definitely picking up this episode, last week episode. It is all just, it's popping.
It is popping,
It's
honey.
popping.
So, before we get started,
Right, before we get into it,
it is tequila time!
Get your bottle.
It is tequila time, honey.
Yes, y'all. Get y'all tequila ready.
And make sure you have your Red Bull boost. We are still on the tropical. We ain't trying nothing new. And that's, I think, like, this is a really hot commodity because it's barely in the stores. So,
Yeah, we be having to travel to multiple stores just
To
to be
get
able
it.
to get that flavor.
like, y'all gotta try it. Let us know when you try it, okay? But let's get into this episode.
Yes, y'all. So, Pose.
Woo!
So, Pose starts off this episode with Pray Tell, teaching Ricky and just giving him advice about his vitamins and his HIV medicine because, last episode we found out that Ricky contracted HIV
Right.
from Chris,
Right.
bottom feeding hoe.
Right.
So, Pray is just, letting him know what he needs to do to stay as healthy as possible, his eating habits, just pretty much being with a mentor, with an elder,
It's
doing what
supposed to do.
Exactly, just teaching him about that. And
Mhm.
and he also lets him know that he needs to go ahead and tell Damon.
Yes, he did give him advice about doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And, now is the best time for Ricky to go and do that.
I mean, yeah, he need to know. So, yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead and tell
Go ahead
Damon
and tell Damon, honey.
because he needs to know.
Yes, he does.
But Ricky's still flirting with Pray.
Yes.
He want that man.
I was like, bro, pump the brakes. Stop coming on to daddy.
He's so aggressive. He's not aggressive, but he's what do I want to say?
Cocky.
Persistent. He's persistent.
I would say cocky.
He is cocky. He's very sure of himself.
Yeah, he's just like, like I know you want this shit. Like,
This
you know I
young
want
me.
you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let's just do it. And it was kind of like he came off to the fact that it was just like, this is no big deal. Like, people do it all the time type of thing. And it was like, Pray Tell was like, Young Buck, what you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Ricky?
What are you doing?
Honey.
Like, Ricky is all in. Like, Pray done gave him a spot on the sofa, but he want to sleep in the bed with Pray. So he comes in the bed with Pray Tell.
Wait. First, we gotta say. So Ricky tries to say, well, Pray Tell us like, listen, we gonna call it a night. You got
Right.
your vitamins. You got the advice. I told you what you need to do. But honey, it's time for Mama to go to bed.
Pretty much.
So he getting ready to walk him out or whatever, and Ricky is like, oh, you know what? Electra ain't gonna let me in the house. It's after a certain time.
Mhm.
Can I just sleep here?
He
Ain't that what them
slid that
niggas say?
in. He slid that in real smooth.
That's
like,
what
can I
guys
just
say
hang?
all the time.
Y'all know that's what they say. Like, they come up with any type of excuse to, can I just stay
Can I just
tonight?
stay tonight? I'll sleep on the couch. I won't even talk or touch you. Or, you know what I'm saying? So I think Pray Tell should have knew right then and there that Ricky was trying to get some.
Mama ain't no fool. I think he did know because he kind of looked at him like,
Nigga, please.
okay.
So he giving a little blanket and stuff, and go into his room, into his palace, honey. And next thing, for one, Pray Tell was up,
He was up.
eyes open, and then comes Ricky.
And Ricky came and got his ass in the
bed, like under the covers.
When Pray said he got comfortable. And Pray like, what the hell you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, you right. That couch is uncomfortable. So I figure you got this big old bed. Why not? Y'all, Ricky definitely advanced forward.
Mm-hmm.
Pray, like, what's up with you? Like, what's really going on?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Like, what are you really doing here? Not just in my bed, but in my house.
In my house.
Just in my space.
Right.
And Ricky just let it know that he got a thing for him.
I think I have a thing for you.
Got a thing for you, Pray. You know, it's just something about you that I like.
Yeah.
And I know you got a thing for me too.
Pray ain't had no thing for him. Pray just lonely. He miss his man.
So as they talking, y'all, Ricky takes Praytel's hand and slides it on down to the pole. Yeah, when I say I had to pause it and rewind, like.
Confused.
Like, I was like, no, they're not finna go here.
I was. I really expected Prey to be like, boy, if you don't get your ass
like,
on or something like that. But no, honey. I feel like their session was more passionate than Angel and Poppy.
Yes.
Like, they were in it. They were
doing it, y'all. They
doing it well. Like,
woo, child. I was like, Lord, let me call my mama.
Yeah.
What is y'all, as I'm watching it, I'm hitting uphill like, girl, you have got to watch this. Because I knew this happened within the first 5 minutes of the episode, you guys.
Y'all. We haven't even gone to the next scene yet.
They came right in, okay?
With the good juiciness.
With the, woo! And then might I add that they both are versatile. And if you need an explanation on versatile, my friend guy told me this, so I'm going to say it how he told me.
Please don't take offense to whatever she finna say, because I just feel like she finna say something offensive. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. My friend guy told me that a versatile person is someone who is a bottom and a top.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah, they're bottom and top. So, you know, if they end up liking somebody who is a bottom, then they'll, you know, naturally take that top role. Mm-hmm. But then if it's vice versa, then they'll naturally take that bottom role. So I was like so freaking shocked when Ricky was like, yeah, do me.
Because I didn't think of him as a bottom. He seems a little bit more,
he's just masculine. Yeah. So I'm just thinking he's automatically a top.
But
he shocked the heck out of us, honey.
Maybe he wanted that good experience.
He wanted Daddy to teach him something.
And Daddy got in it.
Daddy was like, oh, okay. Praytel was looking. You could tell he was a little shocked, like, really, you want me to do you? And then I was like, well, shoot, I'm shocked too.
Y'all, it went down.
It went down.
That was a good 3-minute sex scene they showed us. You can imagine how long 3 minutes is with a reality show. That was a good sex scene.
Like, you saw nakedness, you saw butt, you saw kissing, you saw caressing, you saw touching, and then they cuddled.
Afterwards, y'all. They was laid up in bed cuddling. Daddy holding baby.
Holding that baby. Ricky was laid out on Praytel, honey. So that had to have been a good session. Oop. On to the next
scene. So we're moving on to Angel and Poppy, y'all.
It was our favorite. I don't know. Praytel.
Are you here for Pray and Ricky?
Listen, they bringing something different to the show. So I don't know. I mean,
I'm like Pray, so I think I'm here for anybody that Pray wanna try it with. And considering Ricky's track record in the past, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love him and Damon together.
Yeah.
But show me something where somebody finna teach something. Like, he finna teach him some things.
He definitely is
and
gonna teach
I
him
am
some
here
things.
for it. I
Yeah.
want to know what he finna learn. Is he finna finally mature and stop just being out here wild? Because I feel like he is, because I'm noticing throughout the episode he's doing little changes or saying certain things that he got from Pray Tell.
Yeah, and he's spending a lot more time. Every time we see Ricky, he's almost always in the scene with Pray Tell. Or, you know, like how you said in the last episode where Pray Tell was talking to Ricky over the mic, trying to give him a little pep talk, like a little boost. Then they had that scene in the hotel room. So they definitely have a lot of scenes together. I'm here for Pray Tell because every man we've seen him with on the season has either passed away.
No, it ain't no either. They done passed away.
Yeah, they passed away. I was gonna say either because he did speak about other people that we just had never seen, but he would say, "Oh, this person, you know, when I was with him or whatever," it means that they had already passed prior to. But just on the show in general, a lot of his people has passed. So I think it's good to see like that different side of Pray Tell, outside of being Blanca's friend and then outside of being the MC.
Right.
I'm here for it.
Actually in a relationship, because you only got a glimpse before. So we seeing it now.
Right.
So you can tell how excited we are about Pray and Ricky because we went right back. Let's Angel and Poppy. So Angel and Poppy, I think they're looking clean.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're clean.
Right.
They're looking clean. Yeah, it's like maybe you learn how to control it better.
I gotta put my good eye on you. This is a good one right here.
We're gonna keep that in the air. They're looking like they didn't touch it again, but I'm not quite sure.
Right.
Either way, you know, we, as discussed in last episode, Angel did get a BB campaign.
Right.
So she's modeling for BB.
Right.
And last episode, when we left off, we found out that her photographer was the original photographer that she had coming in that took those nude pictures of her.
Right.
And Blanca had her children go out and beat them up.
Right.
So yeah.
She's basically telling Poppy how the shoot went and how aggressive the photographer was in front of all of the staff. Like, it wasn't like he was trying to hide it, you know. And she, you know, she's basically just telling her experience about that and showing pictures in the magazine to Poppy.
Right. And before we move on, I do want to say, because last episode when we did our review, we did give suggestions. Like, Drake had a few suggestions, and you know, we were kind of thinking what was going to come up in the next episode. Yeah, so we got a comment on one of our last reviews, and I think it was a suggestion that was being given from Alabaster 58. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. But
Or Alabaster
58. Either way, the comment pretty much said to look up the story of Tracy Africa Norman, and in relation to Angel's modeling career and possibly what will happen in this particular episode 8.
Right.
So we looked it up.
Thank you for the comment.
Yeah, thank you for the comment. Like, I had never heard of Tracy Norman before. And pretty much Tracy Norman is the first in the U.S. I believe she came out in 1970, the first transgender model. And she pretty much, her story goes that she was modeling, and an assistant, I want to say a photographer assistant or a hairdresser assistant, knew that she was transgendered and wind up outing her at a photo shoot. And she kind of lost gigs, like she kind of died down.
They kind of blackballed her.
Yeah, once they outed her at that photo shoot that she was transgendered, They kind of blackballed her. So pretty much that's the suggestion that I'm taking from it. I was like, I can definitely see, because we were trying to figure out if the photographer was going to tell or what. But I was thinking, well, maybe they're relating the assistant to the photographer, and that maybe they're thinking the photographer is actually going to come out and say something. But he didn't yet. Thank you for that comment. We definitely looked that up, and I definitely saw the comparison. I actually commented back, and I did let you know that I saw the comparison, and I was hoping that I said that I hope that Angel does not ruin her chances before the photographer can with her drug usage. Yeah. So I did wind up commenting back. So, pretty much.
The good thing is, though, about Miss Norman is that she was able to come back around.
Yes, y'all.
And be offered the position back, basically, like, for a spread from the same place that she was working, that she got fired from. And it's awesome. When you guys see her pictures, she's just so gorgeous. She's beautiful.
Yes, y'all. I'm going to have pictures. Like, I'm going to try to get the old pictures and some newer pictures so you can see the journey. And, I mean, when we saw it, it was like, oh, she looked good.
Good, honey.
She looked good.
Good.
So, yeah, it was so unfortunate that she wound up being blackballed because somebody couldn't keep their mouth closed.
Yes.
Like, come on now. But ultimately, that was the 70s when she came out.
Yeah.
So, I guess it just like the 80s and 90s where Angel is coming out, it's not really accepted at this point. So,
right.
Yeah, y'all. I wanted to throw that in there because the photographer did not tell. So and not in this episode, at least. So for now, her secret is still under wraps. They don't know yet. Also, with Poppy and Angel in this scene, Poppy took Angel to go look for her own place. They went to the apartment and, kind of got her into I can pay for my own stuff now. So
he basically was trying to persuade her to go out, get her own, stop being dependent on other people.
Right.
And he wanted her to be able to make it convenient for her to socialize with people within the industry, because that's where the apartment was located.
Yeah.
But I also think that Poppy has an ulterior motive.
I did too. I don't know what, but just the way he was explaining it, I was like, I don't think you're nervous, but are you nervous?
Yeah.
You're kind of fidgeting. You're trying to get it all out there before she says no. I kind of
Angel was just like, no, who's gonna take care of Mother? We gonna all leave Blanca in the house by herself with no kids?
He kept pushing it.
He kept pushing the issue, and that's why I feel like he has an ulterior motive. And I'm hoping you guys are not trying to get out on your own just so you can continue to indulge in drugs, because Blanca doesn't allow it in her home. But I got my eye on you, Poppy. You fine. But I'm watching you with Angel, honey.
We're not going to forget where you came from.
Definitely not.
Okay, so anyways, moving on to the next scene.
Y'all, the next scene comes in with Pray Tell skipping.
Y'all, he got some pep in his step.
He was skipping to the board meeting. Now, y'all know, everybody on the council, they meet up and discuss, what's to come for the next ball. And basically, Pray Tell was skipping in there, came in with a low face, honey.
He looked good.
Good, honey. He was dressed to the T, and the makeup was flawless. Like, he was just gorgeous. And he gets in there, he sits down. You know how ladies do when we see some. Oh, bitch, what's up?
Yeah, you looking a little different.
What's
brand
up?
new.
Brand new.
Than what you normally looking. What's the tea? What's going on, sis?
So they give him the 3rd degree.
Yes.
About what's up with the new attitude, new appearance. So Pray Tell is like, let's go into the council. Here he go with the meeting adjourned. Like, let's go. So they basically go in saying that, they've been having a hard time trying to get money for the trophies, and all because majority of their money went to burying Candy the right way. So they didn't have enough money to get the trophies for the next ball. And, they all pitched in and kind of helped out or whatever to make sure that they get the money. But then it goes back to Pray Tell. So who's the man in your life?
Who is it, honey? You better own your choices. Who is it?
Y'all, so first he says, oh, it's a younger man.
Oh.
They like, oh, they just naming off people that they know that's at the ballroom, right? And then, you know, I think all of them was like, you know, if it makes you happy, Pray, then we're here for it. And then he drops the bomb.
Oh, you robbing the cradle.
It's
like,
Ricky. And they all was just like,
What? Oh, girl, no, he's an infant.
Okay.
not Damon's Ricky. It's another Ricky that we don't know about.
Nah, this is Ricky.
Y'all, Pray Tell was looking like super nervous to hear what they were gonna say. But I think it all boiled down to everybody knows that Pray Tell wants to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were just like, listen, Damon needs to know. Damon need to know. Everybody doing all this behind Damon. Oh, Damon.
Yes, please tell him. I understand y'all grown ass men. Like he he done brought up multiple times throughout this episode that they are grown.
He is a man.
Maybe in
But
his
go ahead and
20s.
tell him.
He may be in his 20s, but he's a grown man.
And he
do
like a
grown
man.
things.
Yes. He said
Yes.
to the wee hours in the morning. I think that's why he was late.
Yes.
He was late to the meeting because he had a hard time getting it together.
Yes.
So, yeah, y'all, that was that whole meeting, and he letting it out the bag to his fellow MCs that him and Ricky got a little thing going.
Now, I was a little upset at that because I'm like, why would you tell the council and not tell Blanca first? Like, that's your friend. So, when he did, I was like, oh, please don't tell him because you need to go talk to Blanca. Because ultimately, Ricky was in Blanca's house. That was her child. And I think she still cares for him because she know Electra don't give him the love that he needs.
Right.
So Blanca still allows him to come over and hang out with Damon and cook for him and make sure he's, you know, his well-being needs are met or whatever. Y'all got to think about it. Blanca doesn't know anything about this HIV status. And
not yet.
Not yet. You know what I'm saying? And now you guys go and have sex and it's kind of like, oh, I done fucked your child. You know what I'm saying?
But she know Prey got HIV.
Right,
So-
she does know Prey has it. So it's kind of like, that's all I was going to say about that. I was just like a little mad that he didn't tell Blanca first.
I think, one, it just kind of happened. But two,
That
he
shit
kind of
happened.
made it seem like, you know, it was really a one-time thing. In which I did think that he expected for it to be a one-time thing because ultimately Ricky's supposed to be up and out the door by the time he got home.
Listen,
So-
Prey knew that it was gonna happen because Ricky been flirting with him for the
But he been
last
playing him to the
3
left.
episodes. But how much longer do you think a man that has not had sex is gonna keep pushing off somebody that's coming on to them? You like it, you love the attention, and you knew when he said he wanted to spend the night, you knew what was gonna happen. You should have went ahead and told Blanca, you know that little nigga is coming on to me. Like, put it out there.
He didn't tell her
You
at
ain't
all,
told
and this ain't the
nobody.
first time that he flirted with him. So,
So for the last 3 episodes, y'all.
Yeah,
so
he been flirting.
Pray Tell has had the opportunity to let Blanca know something. Something.
that's something.
Some, honey.
Well,
On to the next one.
she don't know yet, so yeah, we're gonna move on to the next.
Here come Damon.
Yes, Ricky and Damon are hanging out at the house eating pizza rolls.
Yeah.
And Damon, this is one of the moments in where
Serious
you
moments.
can tell he's listening to Prey
Mhm.
and taking his advice because he was pretty much like, I don't know about the pizza rolls.
Let me
I-
look at the bag. It's too many, what he said, calories or
I thought he said it was glucose or
too
something.
much glucose.
Either way, he needed some vegetables in his life.
Yeah.
And he was pretty much letting Damon know that or whatever.
Damon, like, since when? Nigga, we eat
Exactly.
this all the time.
Exactly. Since when? What's new? He's like, I just have a refined palate at this point.
From
okay.
Electra's house.
Nah, he didn't. He lied about that one.
Lied
That was
about
from
that.
Prey. That was
was
not
from Prey.
from Electra.
Yes.
But if you want to say that, okay.
So then, of course, Damon goes in and he's just like, listen, I want to talk to you.
Mhm.
I want to tell you that I'm going to have you back in my life. I want to
Mhm.
take you back, but you better not never lie or cheat on me again.
Right.
And he tries to go in for the kiss.
He kissed him. Pump the brakes, honey. Pump the brakes. I was very proud to see Ricky pump the brakes.
Yeah,
Instead
for sure.
of actually continuing with the kissing, because we knew this was something that he wanted. And I don't know if it's the influence of Prey, but I'm very happy he was responsible. He pumped the brakes and he let him know, look, I tested positive.
I tested positive.
Tested positive. Damon is like, stop playing. No, I tested positive.
I tested positive.
Well, where'd it come from, Ricky?
Chris.
The same Chris you told me that you didn't have sex with?
I know I fucked up, but
No.
honey, I really thought Damon was gonna hit his ass.
My thing is, he goes into, why you even mention Prey from the get-go? So, Ricky says, after Damon asks, where it come from, he says it came from Chris. Okay, cool. Well, how did this happen? And, whatever. You know how dramatic people can be when they find out something that's really
like this.
really hurting them.
Yeah.
So, dang it. Ricky goes into saying, well, I've been spending a lot of time with Prey.
Yeah,
and with Prey, and he's been teaching me a lot of things.
Oh, Damon.
Teaching you what?
What is he teaching you?
And then Ricky
ain't even have to say nothing.
He didn't say
Damon
anything.
already caught the message. He
caught
knew what
the
it
message
was.
or whatever.
He knew at that point that not only is he teaching you some things, but he's teaching you
some things
in the bedroom.
So he didn't outright come out and say that they were having sex. He just was silent when Damon asked him. Okay?
I mean, you can only imply at that point.
So, of course, Damon is just like, listen, go. I don't want to talk to you no more. How could Pray Tell know before me? Why would you go to Pray Tell before you came to me? And I think that would kind of hurt him too, because it's like you guys were friends and then in a relationship and then back being friends, and he thought you guys were better than that to where you could come to him and tell him what was going on. But now it's also a little bit more crushing because somebody else knows before I do.
Right. And you're sharing your body.
Guys.
Okay.
Anyway, on to the
next scene.
Y'all, Damon graduated.
Yes, y'all. First of all, y'all realize in from last season up until now, it's been 3 years?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I think it's been about 3 years. So Damon graduated. He has a degree in dance. And his graduation performance was
It was
really good.
Amazing.
Yeah, that graduation performance, I was like, oh, Damon a real dancer.
He's a real dancer.
He gotta be. Like, that, he was dancing. His technicality was great.
It was off the chain.
So, he graduated and they have a grad party.
Mm-hmm.
They had no food, but they had cake.
And they had wine.
Yeah, cake and wine. Cake and
Champagne
wine.
or something. Y'all.
This grad party was a lot. We got a lot to break down in the grad party.
It turned real shitty.
Very quickly.
Everybody is trying to give Damon like accolades and you're so awesome. You're gonna be the best person I know you can be. You're gonna go places. And here come fucking Angel with the Debbie Downer.
She on one. That scene kind of had me thinking, well, maybe she still is on drugs because that confidence and that arrogance and that she kind of gave me, I'm feeling like I'm better than you.
She's
type
like,
vibes.
where you gonna go with a dance degree? What can you do with a dance degree?
Is there a future for a dancer?
Yeah, if the dancer works hard and isn't talented.
Oh, damn. So it'll be a short-lived career.
You can be on somebody's tour and then be right back home. You're not gonna be like me. I'm a star. I'm beautiful. I pass. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, wait a minute. Poppy like, hold on, mama.
Like you had to think, like, where did this come from, Angel?
Why you so mad at Damon for graduating? Everybody was happy for you when you got, your success in modeling, and everybody was there to support you.
On top of the fact he holding your fucking secret.
Exactly.
So I'm just confused on why you acting so shady.
And it wasn't because of the champagne or the wine, honey, because they was just getting into that, so you was already lit, boo.
Yeah, I think she was high. That's what made me think, okay, she's still on drugs, because I don't see Angel acting like that for no other reason, and kind of just nonchalant, laughing a little, okay. Yeah, I think she was definitely high in that scene, so
yeah,
I'm going to assume you're still on drugs.
Yep. And during the argument, Damon, he had to give it to her. He told the secret.
Wait to see what kind of campaign book with that cracked skin. That's not a natural glow, sweetie. That's cocaine sweats.
Yeah.
He
told out here
that they out there doing coke.
Blanca don't believe it.
Blanca was just like, no. Of course, that hurts Damon because it makes him like, so you think I'm lying about something like this? They were doing drugs in your house. I caught them.
And y'all need to get the fuck out, pretty much is what he said.
And he go Lulu say, oh, well, I did walk in the bathroom on you.
What were you doing?
What was you doing?
What were you doing in the bathroom when I walked in on you yesterday?
I was doing my makeup.
I was putting on my makeup.
Get out. You was touching up your makeup, okay?
All right.
So, Blanca still didn't waver, y'all.
Yeah, she did not believe him at all. And Damon, at this point, he's frustrated. He's tired of it. So now we finna let it all out.
He stood up, honey.
We finna let it all out. And pretty much, he let Blanca know, like, you wrong. You need to be putting her out or whatever. And Prey jumps in and let him know you don't need to be disrespectful to your mother. And Damon, like, when I ask for your opinion, I will let you know. And Prey, like, I don't give a fuck. That is not how you talk to your mother. And Damon, like, well, since you got something to say, let me give it to you too. You out here fucking on Ricky.
Well,
what?
First, he exposed Ricky's status.
Oh, yeah. I forgot, y'all. Okay, so let me rewind.
Yeah.
So, Damon did expose Ricky's status in his argument with Pray Tell, and that kind of had Pray Tell like, it's none of your business. It's not your business to tell.
It's not your business to tell. You
Fucked up the world is. I was put out of my house by my biological parents, and then my ex-boyfriend decided to expose me to HIV. What? Yeah. Ricky is positive. Ask Prey.
You knew? Okay, pump the motherfucking brakes. Ricky came to me. And it's really shitty of you to share his status with everybody. It's not your business.
You gotta think about who's all sitting at this table. You got Blanca, Angel, Poppy, Electra, Lulu, and Damon.
Right.
Ricky was not there.
Ricky was not there, but you so mad that you let it out there. Pretty much he was telling Blanca that it may be, he was pretty much telling Blanca that Ricky had HIV. And then she was like, well, how do you know? Or pretty much, and Damon looking at Prey like, well, Prey the one that know every fucking thing.
Right.
And then that's how Prey kind of got into that conversation. Like, that's not my business to tell. I wouldn't dare tell his business. Why would I do that?
Well,
and you wrong.
Well, then why don't you tell that you fucking him then? Tell everybody that you're doing that since you don't want to tell his status.
Yeah, why don't you tell Blanca why you didn't tell her about Ricky's status, huh?
I didn't let her know about his status because it's not my business.
It's not because y'all fucking woo!
And that's how it came out, y'all. When
Everybody was like, what?
Shooketh.
Electra even had to say something.
Electra was like, let me go get some more wine, honey, because this
That's
shit
exactly
is
what
getting good.
She said, I need some Remy Martin. She needed something stronger than some wine.
Stronger. Lulu, don't you go nowhere. You're going to sit here with me, and we're going to watch this drama. Mm-hmm. Y'all, Prey goes and tries to charge at Damon, and Blanca's in the middle. And it's kind of, I think it was just a little too much for her. Maybe she was just so overwhelmed with all of the information that she was getting at once. But Prey is just like, she was like, Prey, is this true? Is this true? And he's like, yeah, that's a grown ass man.
That is a grown man.
It's a
so
grown man. And I'm a grown man too. And yes, I did do it. So here come Electra.
That is not right. She was like, that's not right. You as the elder, she said no parent should sleep with their child or anything like that. He was like, well, I'm not
a mother.
Yeah, I'm not a mother. I'm not his father. It doesn't matter. You're an elder. You still shouldn't be sleeping with him. You should be teaching him.
Right.
Pray. Is he telling the truth? Yeah.
Pray tell, house mothers and fathers never sleep with their children. It's the #1 rule in ballroom.
I'm not his.
And she's basically like, these young kids come to the elders, whether it's a man or a mother. They come to us and they really looking for the love that they did not get from their father. So for Ricky to come to you and expose himself and tell you what's going on, you took advantage of that and had sex with him when he was just coming to you looking for love. And Electra was not having it, honey. You should be ashamed of yourself, Prey, is what she's saying.
I don't think Prey took advantage of Ricky. I feel Ricky was trying to take advantage of
Prey. Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, and I feel like Prey, just like you said, if someone is continuously coming on to you, eventually they're gonna fall for it, and he fell for it.
Because everybody has their needs. Everybody has that sexual need.
Especially if he holding the wood. Okay. Okay. Let's get to it.
So y'all, after that, it goes into
a ball scene.
Ball. Yeah, I know we love the ball.
Yes, we got a ball scene with 2 categories this time.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure what the first category was. I don't know if it was buffness or something like that.
It was butch something.
Either way, Poppy won. Yeah. I didn't even realize Poppy was as buff
as he was.
Yeah. But I was like, oh. Okay.
He was holding them guns the whole time.
Like literally,
like
y'all.
See me?
He looked like
a boxer.
I wouldn't even say a boxer. Y'all know them cartoons with the fat ass stomachs, and when they trying to impress somebody, they just
suck it in.
That's how he looked. So he won a trophy. He won first place, and then they had a Vogue category. And Damon, of course.
Yeah, I knew Damon was going.
Damon is the best Voguer. I don't even think Ricky was there, so he didn't hop in there. But Damon won that. And
they also had another, like a little family meet. The House of Evangelista by the bar.
Yeah.
And basically, Angel was trying to plead her case, like, Mommy, I know you don't believe Damon, like, tell me you don't believe him. I'm not doing drugs, type of thing. And Damon walks up and he's just like, oh,
I didn't know we was having
a meeting without me.
Right.
So are you kicking her out right now? Is she finally telling the truth? And it was just like, no. So of course Damon runs off and he gets like somebody comes in the room, a woman comes in and she offers him, a position. And then it goes into the next scene.
I want to do a side note real quick because I was paying attention. I don't know what happened from last week to this week, but they done definitely upset. Like, first of all, Blanca lace front. That was a good ass lace front you had going on. Damon got makeup on. I think Angel done got some different makeup on. She a BB girl now, so she's looking a lot better. When I tell you, it seemed like everybody in this episode either got some extra foundation or some extra pop to their face, on top of the fact that it must have been hot as fuck on set because everybody was sweating. I swear. Maybe I was paying too much attention, but I'm like, damn, why is everybody sweating? It must be hot as fuck on set.
I think it was just the skin was glistening. Maybe it was the makeup that everybody had on. Maybe they used a different brand.
It was definitely popping because everybody had touched up. Like, they definitely popped. Electra even had, like, some green shit at one point in the episode. like their makeup and their come up is definitely coming. Like they coming up with the food, and now that they got their food up, now they finna jazz their appearance up. They are definitely going up, and I noticed y'all. I see y'all, Damon. I see a little makeup you got going on. I saw it. Anyways, on to the next scene.
So after that, Blanca goes outside to find Pray Tell, and they have like a heart-to-heart conversation about the whole Ricky situation.
Right.
And I don't know. You can tell that Pray was very apologetic.
Yeah.
You know, he was trying to really get Blanca to understand that Ricky is grown. And I didn't think that I was doing anything wrong. The only thing that I know I did wrong was not coming to you first.
Right.
And I thought that was great. Like, you realized where you effed up and you decided to make it right. But, I mean, Blanca, at this point, what can you do?
I mean, it ain't nothing you can do, but let them, if that's what they want to continue forward with, let them be happy. If that's what they want to do. I mean, in that conversation, they also talked about the struggles of being HIV positive and dating.
Right.
So that was definitely a good conversation, a lesson that they had in this particular episode.
Right.
When you have a positive status, how do you date? How do you move forward? And, you know, Blanca was saying that with Pray and Ricky's situation, it's easier for them to move forward because ultimately they're two males, and, you know, them both being affected, they can kind of be okay with that. But her as a woman trying to go out there and get a man, that it's a difference. So they touched on that. That was one of the key topics to this particular episode, one of the points that they were trying to prove. So I thought that was a good conversation.
It was good. It was good. And I wish we would have got a little bit more information on how, you know, they go about doing that. But maybe we'll see that in the next episode.
Yeah.
So then Pray goes home. He's drunk, laid out, stomach and good all out. And here comes Ricky with a key.
Damn, he had a key. I didn't know
Girl,
that.
he walked right in Pray Tell's house while Pray Tell was laid back on the couch with the liquor bottle.
I thought he was just already there. He came in with a key.
He came through the front door.
I must have looked to the side on that part.
This baby had a key, y'all, to Pray Tell's mansion, honey. And he comes in. He's just like, "Come on, baby, let me get you in the bed."
Y'all,
you know,
he took care of his daddy.
He took care of daddy, y'all. He did. And so basically, Pray was just like, "Listen, I know you trying to be nice, and I appreciate, you know, what we shared, but I know you're not gonna be here tomorrow. So why you even here?" And Ricky is just like, "Listen, go on and sleep that off. Go lay down. Let me tuck you in.
Right, and we'll talk about it tomorrow."
Talk about it tomorrow.
And they talked about, well, actually, they didn't talk about it tomorrow, but he was there tomorrow.
Right.
So they woke up. They cooked. Ricky
was cooking breakfast, y'all.
He done cooked some eggs, bacon, toast. Y'all know I pay attention to the food scene.
She do.
Like, he cooked for Pray, and Pray was just like, I can't.
Shocked.
His face said, "I can't believe you're still here."
Right.
Like,
he's like, "You still here?" And Ricky was just like, "Come on, baby, sit down. Come on, eat this food. I ain't going nowhere."
Pick up your vitamins.
You know,
like,
take my hand. I'm showing you, I'm not going anywhere. Pray. And that's what it was, y'all. They just looked at each other in the eyes, and the scene goes to the next.
I am just like, Pray is gonna give him a chance.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I definitely see that happen, especially if Blanca's okay with it. I mean, even if Blanca ain't okay with it,
Pray is gonna get the love that he feel like he deserves. So it goes to the next scene, you guys, and Angel and Blanca actually sit down and, you know, talk about why she hasn't been kicked out. So basically, Angel confesses, and she says, "It's true what they said about me and the drugs."
Right.
Blanca, she looked like she kind of already knew that Damon wasn't lying.
No, she knew.
You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, "Okay, so, well, you know, we just gonna get you off of this shit because I'm not putting you out."
Right.
You're my only daughter. I
Right.
cannot put you out.
Right.
And Angel is just like, no. Hold me accountable for my actions. I broke the rules. Just say it. Say that I have to get out. Tell me to get out.
Right.
It's what Angel wanted her to do. But then, Blanca was just like, no, I can't. I love you. You're my daughter. And basically Angel tried to get her to understand that, hold everybody to the same standard.
Pretty much.
And since you can't do it,
then I'm just gonna
I'm moving out.
Yeah, she's moving out. I guess her and Poppy gonna get that little spot up north,
We
up there,
already
upstate.
knew it.
I really just hope they don't get out there and get wild.
I hope they don't get out there and be junkies. I hope you don't mess up this girl's career. Well, not you don't. She don't. I hope she doesn't
Right, because she's
mess
the one
up her career.
that's so gung-ho to do it.
To doing
she
it.
let Blanca know, too, that, yeah, I wanted to do it. I was kind of like, yeah,
Because
let's
Blanca
do it.
did think like it was Poppy. She
Yeah,
thought
she
it was
thought
Poppy that influenced her.
And she was like, no,
No,
I
it's
influenced
me.
Poppy.
I did it.
Yeah, I did it. I
So-
wanted to, and I told Poppy to do it too. And Poppy, I don't even know if she told Poppy's business,
Yeah, she didn't.
but she did let her. She accepted full responsibility. She was
Mhm.
very accountable and let her know, no, it was not Poppy. It was all me,
Right.
in which it was.
In which it was.
Okay,
So she said they moving out or whatever. They moving out.
they moving out.
So then it goes into the next scene, you guys, and we see Damon packing up. Blanca gets home.
Yep,
Baby is packing.
packing.
And he finally sits her down and tells her, well, hey, I got an offer at the club the other night to go to Europe.
Yeah, he's gonna be on tour with a Michael McClellan something. Either way, he's going on a European tour
Yeah.
that may last for about a year.
About
maybe.
a year.
So yeah, he got him an opportunity, y'all.
I was like, oh,
A
he
year.
gone, y'all. He leaving.
I'm just trying to figure out how is that gonna be for like the episodes going forward? Are we not gonna see you, or are we gonna get a glimpse of your European tour?
Hopefully we do. Hopefully, because when Ricky went on the tour with Albie
Yeah,
Shore, we didn't get to see him.
We didn't see him at
So
all.
because he is like one of the main characters, I'm hoping maybe we do get a glimpse within his life and how he's able to maintain away from his support system. Maybe he'll end up reaching back out to his parents. Like, I would like to know, how Damon is doing in Europe. But ultimately, it leaves Blanca alone at home.
Yep, all the kids gone.
Everybody's gone. Now, she does have easy access to Angel and Poppy because they're still in the same area, but she has an open house with no kids.
No kids.
So I think this is really should be the time where we get to see Blanca do other things. Like, you always doing something for
Yeah.
somebody else. Let's see you do something for yourself. So hopefully this next episode is going to show us another side to Blanca.
Right, because I really want to know how the nail shop is doing. Are you getting clientele? Are you making enough money to be able to, I don't know, expand. Or I do want to know more
Do you
about
have workers in there? Are you
it.
getting
It seems
workers?
like you don't. It seems like
Because
you're the
it's
only
just
one.
you. We only see you, girl.
But you got a good 5-6 booths. You need to hire some
You gotta
people.
hire
Maybe
some
that could be next episode. She have interviews to fill up her salon or something. Either way, we definitely want to see more about that.
Yeah.
Blanca so Blanca, like she said, is alone, and she does wind up going to her mother, Mama Electra, at the dungeon. So, just let her know what's going on and get advice and let her know, my kids are gone. What's going on?
Electra is just like, listen, you gotta just let the reins go. Let them kids be able to grow up and be who they are. Your kids are not always gonna stay home.
Right.
It's other kids out there that you can take care of. It doesn't end with them. So that's basically the advice that Electra gave.
While looking good. Let me tell you,
Electra.
Electra looks good in that little scene. I really liked her little get up and
Yeah.
her makeup. I thought she looked it really good.
She always looks good in her dominatrix outfits and stuff.
Maybe I just like that green. I don't know.
Maybe it was the green.
You know,
shadow.
darker skinned people. At least with me, from my experience, I just can't try all colors, and I really thought that green looked it really nice on her. So
Yeah.
I like that green eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So that's about it.
yeah,
You
y'all,
know.
that's pretty much the end of the
Well,
episode.
they did show where Angel and Poppy were packing up as well, and Damien was getting ready to head out, and they
Ricky
did
still with
hug.
Prey.
They hugged.
Oh yeah, they got over that
And
little
got
beef.
over it or whatever, and we did see that Ricky was still with Prey,
Yeah.
and then we saw where Blanca sees Damon off. And that's about it, y'all. So I'm gonna predict for this next episode that it might be like a little Stella got a groove back type of thing for
But who?
Blanca.
At
Blanca
this
about to find a
point,
man.
it should, like, it's about that time, especially since her and Prey had that conversation about having a positive status
Yeah.
and dating while you have a positive status.
Yeah.
I definitely think she probably next episode is gonna see, you know, okay,
Blanca
what's
is
going
about to
on?
find a man. She ain't got no kids in the house, no responsibilities besides her bills and her shop. And she gonna find her a man. Now I know we gonna see a lot more of Prey Tale and Damon. I'm hoping that they don't.
It ain't short term.
Yeah, I hope it's not short term, but I'm.
I
don't
kind
know.
of feel like it's 50-50. Like, they definitely seem like they can make it work.
Yeah.
But it also seems like it can turn bad.
It
real
can turn
quick.
bad real quick, and I just hope that they don't do that for the last 2 episodes. There's 2 more episodes to come, you guys. So please stay with us to the end of the season and see if some of your predictions or even some of our predictions are true. Let us know what you guys think is going to be in the next episode,
Right.
and put it down below.
Yes.
Again, if you have any suggestions that you guys want us to do, maybe another show, maybe a movie, maybe a book, please let us know down below, okay? Make
Right,
sure you
y'all.
hit that like button. You can also hit the down button, but you also have to give us a comment. If you're going to hit that down button, give us a comment and let us know why so that we can work on it, okay?
Yes, y'all.
Make sure you subscribe.
I don't want to seem like
Right.
we begging for. I mean, I don't want to seem like we begging, but
We begging.
you
Subscribe.
watching? Subscribe.
You guys, and also share, please. Please share this video.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all.
All right, so we will see you guys next time. Peace.